Hello, welcome to our first Valentine's Day cooking class presented by our couple circle. I'm Chef Mara, and this is.
I am Chef Dario in the kitchen. Two rooms of the house, I'm known as Dario.
I love that.
So if you're ready for some nutritious, delicious meals, come on and join us on the Power Couple Circle cooking class.
Hey, you're back.
We are back.
We have here all our ingredients laid out for our recipes today. And can you please share with us what we're cooking today?
Yes, if you're watching live, hopefully you got the link to our recipes. It's a downloadable PDF. All the great recipes are in there. If you're watching this pre-recorded, we have them in the description section where you can download the recipes and cook on Valentine's Day. So maybe today you just want to watch, and on Valentine's Day you're going to actually cook. We have all the recipes in one spot for you. You can download that one document that has it.
Right, and I love that binder.
Yeah, I kind of put it together.
Right?
Yeah, you know what we forgot? We're going to do it in our second half there. We have our Healthy Creations Kitchen.
All right.
That's what we're going to name it.
Right.
We're able to do that. So we got ingredients. We got excitement. Let's get started.
Oh, so you want to share with us what we're cooking? Let's
Yeah.
shout out.
You saw some great pictures in the intro. We're going to do our Kizu salmon as our main entree. Then we're going to move over to our parsnip and carrot puree.
Delicious.
Yeah, our ginger citrus heartbeat salad.
My favorite.
And then
The famous quinoa love brownies.
quinoa. Some people say quinoa,
Quinoa.
but we quinoa a better
In
way to
Portuguese,
do
you
it.
say quinoa.
Oh, there you go.
And that's also rich in protein.
It is
You're
rich in
eating
protein.
a dessert that's rich in protein.
Yeah, it's
great?
almost like a keto dessert there. Absolutely. And we want to remind everybody that if you stay to the end, we have a very special gift for everybody. Why don't you tell them what that gift is all about?
Yes, we're giving out 60 recipes, whole foods, quick and easy, simple to make recipes that have it ready for you if you sign up and stay at the end.
Yes, stay to the end to get the free ebook, 60 great recipes, free. So all you have to do is stay to the end.
Yes.
So
let's start showing you the ingredients, right? Let's start with the Kizu salmon.
Kizu salmon. Kind of named it myself, Kizu, because it's 7 keys. It's Kizu, Katsu. It sounded exciting, so we're going to roll with that. So we'll have all our ingredients on the table here, and it's kind of two parts, right? So one part is what?
The glaze. We're going to make the glaze to serve at the end, and also the marinated sauce. So let's start getting the salmon.
Yes, let me go into the refrigerator here and grab the salmon. We'd like to thank our producer, Dean, who's helping out producing today's show here. Magna Cum Laude, Rowan University guy there. So there we go.
Okay, here we have, we're going to be doubling the recipe tonight.
We have a crew to feed. We got to feed the crew tonight. So, doubling it up because we could have gone his and hers.
Right.
But we got some extra pieces.
Yes, so we have 4 beautiful pieces of salmon here. Let's talk a little bit about the difference between, people always ask me the wild catch and the one that...
The farm, yes.
Farm,
so they farm salmon, or you can catch it wild. We prefer the Alaskan salmon because it is caught wild. This is actually sockeye salmon, which is a species of the salmon. So you'll see the salmon that you want to purchase has an orangey red color, which shows its freshness as well. And also, too, the issues with farming is you don't really know what they're feeding the fish on the farm. So we prefer it wild, and
they're eating all the seaweeds and good things.
Yeah,
and
the
all
plankton, all the stuff that they're doing there. Yeah, right. So that's our salmon there, our sockeye salmon.
Yeah, and let's say we have heat prepper, but usually every time to rinse it, cold water, and top dry with paper towel. spray with some avocado oil or coconut oil
Sure.
and the parchment paper. Can't forget to say how makes cleaning up so much easier.
Yes.
So I love to use parchment paper.
Because when you do cook it, you have the oils that are coming out of the fish.
Right.
So, of course, it's going to stain or put encrust any pan you're in. So we save a little time in the cleanup and add a little parchment paper.
There we go.
Yeah.
So let's start making the marinated sauce, which is very easy. Let's just talk about a little bit and
Talk about the ingredients.
yeah. And I have here.
You're going to mix it up in there.
Actually, this is for the salad. The salad, I have a separate bowl here for the marinated. And
All right,
so-
let's talk about the marinade.
what's the ingredients?
All right, so we're going to whisk together the honey, tamari sauce, sesame oil, sriracha or your spice, your ginger, your sesame seeds in a small bowl.
Yeah.
Once again, the ingredients that you need are on your recipe guide. So make sure you get the recipe guide. Also, we'd love you to comment as well if you're watching along with the show. Definitely comment. And if you have any questions during the way, we'd love to ask them. We'd like to get them answered for you.
Yeah.
But also, too, you want to stay tuned because we have a very special musical guest that I see is in the green room. So when we take a little musical interlude, we're going to have some music for lovers only. So, or those that want to fall in love, those that are seeking love for everybody.
We love
love, yes. And I'm wearing my heart here because there are very few times of the year you can actually walk around with a heart on.
Oh.
So this is my heart right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, just a little answer here. A lot of people always ask me about the difference between tamari sauce and soy sauce, right?
Yes.
So tamari sauce is more like, let's say, more natural soy, and that's why I like to suggest to buy tamari instead of soy sauce. It's just a more natural.
Yeah, I do enjoy the tamari as well. The big thing with the tamari here is it is, I believe it is cooked. It is gluten-free and non-GMO, so we always try to find those versions as well. But it's just like everything else. It's soybeans. It's fermented soybeans. That's what you get your soy sauce.
Right.
Okay.
So
what are we starting out with?
Mixing up the. Maybe you can read it to me, and I'll start.
Yeah. So we're going to start with the glaze.
The glaze.
So we're going to whisk
The glaze or the let's marinate it first, then we can start cooking.
Okay.
By the way, let's preheat the oven.
Preheat the oven. Here we go.
For 350, right? 375.
Yeah.
Right there.
So prepping time's about 15 minutes. Cooking time's about 20. So we'll get started. So in a medium shallow bowl, you're going to combine the ginger marinade and the fillets. But first off, we want to combine those ingredients.
Okay.
So we're going to whisk together the avocado oil.
Okay, let's start with avocado oil.
And we're going to do the tamari sauce, which you mentioned. We're going to do the rice vinegar.
So I'm going to add a little more since we have more than two.
Okay, let's get that marinade going.
Yeah.
So this is the avocado oil. We like the Spanish avocado oil if you're actually doing a little shopping. We actually do a lot of cooking in avocado oil.
Extra virgin. I have to make sure it's extra virgin.
Yeah, extra virgin. Yeah.
Right.
Gotta make sure those avocados don't go crazy.
And also the extra virgin olive oil. I'm talking about pressed, cold pressed avocado.
Cold pressed avocado oil. This one is actually from Spain. So next up, we're going to go with
tamari sauce.
the tamari sauce. So tamari sauce, we're doing 1 tablespoon of tamari sauce. And then from there, we're going to add our rice vinegar, which is another tablespoon.
Okay.
Yeah, the rice vinegar.
For the marinade, right?
Yep. And then next up, we're going to get ready for our sesame oil.
Okay, let's start one, two, right?
Yep.
You're doubling it.
Yeah, sesame oil in the house there. Says a who? Says a me. There you go. Put it right in there. Put that together.
Okay, the honey, right? Of the sesame.
The sesame oil. And then you can use honey or maple syrup. We're using the...
Yeah, let's talk about the pure raw honey.
Yeah, so there's a...
Local. It's good to
Basically, a thought that basically says that if you're in a geographic area, you're exposed to a lot of pollens from the flowers that occur naturally in the area. So having a honey that's locally grown definitely helps with, preventing allergies because once again, the bees are taking the pollen from the flowers that grow in your geographic area. So we like, unless it's Manuka honey, we like local honey, unless we're doing a little bit of gourmet, and we'll get the Manuka honey from New Zealand. which is also a good honey to use. In this case, we're using our local honey.
Yeah, and it actually is good. This is the best when you don't cook with it, which you're going to use it, dress it, and also the glaze. This time you're going to use it for cooking. So.
Yep.
And so I got the
honey. Now we get into the G's. Ready for the G's? Where's our G guy at? Garlic. Ginger. Okay, the G's.
Let's use here this new, actually, garlic presser. Not presser, but we're going to...
Gotta get a little shave there, right?
Yeah.
This is our garlic little shave. So this is our garlic here. It's already peeled.
We love garlic.
We love garlic. Garlic is a vasodilator, so it's very good for the piece of circulation. So as we age, the circulation, we always need a little help with circulation, right?
Yes.
Keep the muscle tone up, keep the body flowing here. So garlic, fantastic vasodilator. We use it in a lot of our juicing when we do our green drinks, as well as our sauces. So enjoy the ginger.
Anti-inflammatory too, right?
Absolutely. And speaking of anti-inflammatory, let's talk about salmon. Salmon's really high in omega-3s. So omega-3s, once again, omega-3s pass the blood-brain barrier. So basically what that means is it gives you basically that nutritional boost that your brain needs. There's a lot of talk years and years ago, you got to cut your fat, but they're actually finding that fat is very good for the brain. So
omega-3s, right?
Yes. So we want to make sure that we get adequate amounts of fats in our diet. So it's through the healthy oils, the avocado oils, the olive oils, as well as the fish that's high in omega-3 fatty acids, B12. It's also great for the hair and skin. Yes, absolutely. So the skin is always good. And it's really one of the most popular fishes on the planet, specifically because of its health benefits, right? So we're mixing all that up. Once again, we combined in a medium bowl. We're going to whisk up the avocado oil, the tamari sauce, the rice vinegar, the sesame oil, the honey, or maple syrup, the garlic, ginger, and then we have, where's those little guys?
How about the ginger?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
add the other ginger there. So we're adding, once again, we got a teaspoon.
And let's
half a teaspoon. Yeah, we're doing a teaspoon because we're doubling up the recipe.
Right.
And then we're going to do a half teaspoon.
Let's give them the tip for freezing it. Right?
Yeah, so I do a lot of ginger tea and ginger waters, and when I was basically grating the raw ginger, it's very moist, so it will get caught in the grater. So what we actually do now is we shave it up and put it in a Ziploc bag, and then we put it in the freezer. And what happens is it's very easy to grate now.
But of course, it's already defrosted, so but when it's in the freezer, it's very easy. You're going to see it. Try it.
I see it right in there.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to whisk that up, and then from there,
sesame
the sesame seeds.
So,
this is a who? Sesame. So we got the sesame oil and the sesame seeds going in there.
What about, tablespoon?
Yeah, we're going to do a tablespoon because we're doubling up on our recipe. Yeah. Normally, it's a half a tablespoon if you're following along for the salmon for 2.
Yeah, if you follow the recipe for 2, it's exactly the way it is.
All right.
Okay, we got all the ingredients here.
Yeah. We ran through them there.
Yeah.
Up. One more. Green onion.
Oh, the green onion. How can we forget
the green onion,
so,
yes.
The green onion, well, let me...
So I thought green onions were chives for a long time.
No, we can clearly see the difference here. Yeah. These are the chives. I think it's the kind of green onion.
Chives, yeah. There we go. Chives, and then you got the green onion. Yes, the green onion.
Then let's slice this.
So we're going to slice that up. We're actually going to put that in there. And the onion basically is going to help us with the marinade because the acids that the onion has, once again, it's going to break down the salmon a little bit, really infuse it. So your garlic, your ginger, a lot, we were talking all about root vegetables. And the cool thing about root vegetables is every society has its own root vegetable. Mm-hmm. The ginger root, very popular, in Asia. Then you have garlic, very popular in Italy. Once again, a root there. And then you have turmeric, very popular in India. So all of the cultures have the roots that they go to, the go-to roots. Ginseng, another great thing.
Right, potatoes, America. You have yucca in Brazil. And South America. Everybody likes yucca.
Love the carrots. We're going to do the beets. We're going to do the beets as well.
And let's start by cooking this now.
Yeah, let's warm that up.
Let's finish this one. So we have the marinated. I think I didn't put enough honey.
And a little honey in there.
Yeah,
A
because
little honey. Okay.
it's
So once again, it's two parts. One is a marinade, which you're actually going to put on the fish to marinate it. And then the other part, next up, we have our glaze. Very similar ingredients on the glaze.
And you're
Is that the right
right?
consistency? Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. And what you're gonna do now is
All right, we're going to give it a little tanning bed there. A little hang out in the tanning bed. All right, looking good.
sorry, it smells delicious. There you go.
Does look good. It gives a little sweet and gingery and garlicky, all kinds of good stuff.
Yummy. And if you, this is a great idea for you to cook actually on Valentine's Day, which is Monday, right? Whoever got the recipe. Yeah, I'll save this for.
Oh, right. Am I putting this back in the fridge to marinate?
Let's let it marinate. Actually, you can leave it out.
Well, we're going to set it aside while it's marinating, and we're going to jump into the next, which is our glaze. So let's get our glaze bowl together here.
All right, I got this one. Well, the ginger's right here.
Yep, the ginger's all ready to go. So with the glaze, a little bit different, a little less ingredients because we're going to spice it up a little bit. So we're going to work through the honey, of course.
Yep.
We're going to add the tamari sauce as well. So let's do the honey and then the tamari.
How much honey?
Everything's a tablespoon when we look at this because we want to make sure we get some sweetness as well, but also, once again, it's the marinated. It's the sticking part of it. So there we go. Tamari sauce next.
Nice sauce.
Yeah, we're going to do a tablespoon of tamari sauce. All right, and we're going to put for our sesame oil. And to spice it up, you can use a sriracha sauce. I like this Trader Joe's peri peri sauce. This essentially has fermented chilies, so it is a chili sauce.
So let's about half teaspoon.
Yes.
It depends how much you like it.
Some like it hot, some sweat
I
when
know,
the heat is
some
on.
like
Now you got a little
it
power
hot.
station lyrics there. Okay. So I'm going to do a little half in there for you. There we go.
Right.
Then we put the ginger in already. We're going to add the sesame seeds again. And we're just going to set that aside. The sesame. So let's take a look at, once again, this is the salmon. So let's roll out the salmon banner there, Dean, so people know what section we're on here with the show. Got our salmon right there, the Kizu salmon. So 7 keys. We're going to save that for another show, but this is part of the Power Circle event tonight. So
that's
Kizu salmon. So
What's next?
finish the Kizu salmon section. We can go to your next section in your cookbook.
Parsnip.
Parsnips. Now,
And-
parsnips are really interesting, right? So parsnips
Yes.
are what? Traditionally soup vegetables, and that's why people don't get too excited over
last
those.
night, right?
Yeah.
With the soup, and to be honest, I didn't like parsnip so much because,
You were a parsnip hater?
well, I wouldn't say hater, but it tastes totally different when if you roast it or like in the dish that we're gonna make today, which is my favorite now.
It's your favorite now. Okay.
Great,
Over potatoes.
definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's start.
So move on over to the parsnip and carrot puree. And we started out with 4 parsnips. We cut them into 2-inch pieces.
Yes.
And we added some carrots there,
And of
peeled.
course, we double up the recipe.
Doubling up the recipe, of course.
Let's cook once and eat twice, or
All right.
so
So this is where we get to bring some tools. So it's actually tool time now. And we use something called a tool, a little hand blender here. Really cool Amazonian product here, the Koyos.
let's boil this
Kokios.
for a minute.
And all stainless steel, and the stainless steel tip in there. So when we do our mashing, we're going to have a mash part.
And actually, I
Awesome.
tried. I made it once. Just those regular, not the electric ones.
The potato
It doesn't come out the same consistency.
does not come out the same
Yeah,
consistency.
really try the hand mixer because it makes it really creamy.
Yeah. Yeah. And we got new fans for that as well, right? Because Dean didn't really know what it was before. And he's like, this is really good. This is delicious. So it's a good alternative. And it's not as starchy as potatoes, right?
Yeah, it's much better. It has more like the nutritional, right?
Yes.
Factor. So it has vitamin C, I mean, there's much more.
Yeah, that's what you find with root vegetables. So root vegetables typically pick up a lot of minerality from the soil. So the minerals that our body needs, because to get iron, you can't suck on a nail. We need it infused from the soil. So a lot of what we eat from the root vegetables, your carrots, your beets, your parsnips, have that nutrition. So another reason to have that over a potato.
We can't forget, the salt. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it because it's on the table.
Okay, you go get the salt there. Don't get salty with me, Bernays, but come on back and we'll get it. So maybe we can talk a little about ourselves right now while everything's cooking here.
Yes.
So Chef Mara is a health coach, an integrative nutrition health coach. And essentially what that means is there's a focus on nutrition, which are considered your secondary foods, but also the mindset part of it, the primary foods. So in her coaching practice, she helps her clients. And if you didn't get a chance to check out the interview I did on 7 Keys Wellness Connections, make sure you do that. It's on our 7 Keys page. So 7 Keys Wellness on Facebook and YouTube. You can see that video, learn a little bit more about her practice. And I see you're bringing everything to a boil here.
Yeah. Yeah, don't forget to salt the water.
Salt the water. We can just salt the water, absolutely.
Okay, let's boiling. I believe it's ready to. This is the easiest thing to make. I like easy, delicious, and nutritious. It's hot. Be careful.
That's a hot handle.
And
let me have the magic glove over here. I'll grab the magic glove. So what you want to do is bring it to the boil. Maybe you can show the camera if they're actually boiled.
It's boiling.
Yes.
Woo. And I'm going to drain this.
Yep, so we're going to drain and strain those. We're going to remove as much water as we can because we really don't want a watery consistency. We want that puree consistency. So if you ever had, mashed potato consistency, I'd say you're pretty close. Just going to give it a shake there, a little shake. Do a little shake there.
Back in the pan.
All right, we're going to put it back in. Can I power up the power tools now?
And let's make Chef Dado ready for us.
Yeah.
What is that? It's much easier for me to say Dario than Daro. Dario.
So once again, we have our little mix master here.
And while we do that, we need to add butter. And we're going to be using here today ghee butter, which is butter that people who are actually allergic to lactose, sometimes they can have ghee butter.
So we have a full tablespoon of ghee butter. That's one.
More because
And that's 2 tablespoons. That's actually a smaller spoon, so it's 1 full tablespoon.
actually because we have let's put it back. Right.
Glove here.
Got it? Yeah. That's how
Yeah, it's hard to see with the camera angle. We're actually going to add a thrill cam in our future shows, so you actually get the thrill. See, everything that happens on the stove here. So when did you discover parsnips, Mary? What's the parsnip story?
actually, we don't have parsnip in Brazil. Yeah. That's not a popular. I never heard of it. I didn't go out eating parsnip. But I think yeah.
How about the yucca? You know all of the yucca?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we can make puree of yucca too. Like I said, if you never tried parsnip before, or you didn't like it, try this recipe because it's really delicious. So the recipe has 3 tablespoons of ghee, so I think we put it in 3 and double, so a little more. Actually, we need like 4 or 5.
Yeah, ghee butter is a great alternative. We do our omelets in ghee butter. We do our eggs in ghee butter. So,
like I said, people who are usually intolerant to lactose, they tolerate better ghee butter. So that's let's mix that a little bit.
yeah, so essentially the consistency that you're going to get is like this, almost like this. I said like a mashed potato consistency.
It's a nice color.
Yes.
So now we have the chives.
Yes. So we're going to have chives as our next piece of our recipe here. So I'll bring it over to you.
But first I have to slice it.
You're going to slice them up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so chives I thought were like the ends of the green onions, but they're not.
There's different kinds, right?
And they add more of a, what type of flavor would you say the chives add?
I think it's not as strong as green onion. They're more mild. The taste I really like. And also the dry ones. If you don't have fresh, it's totally fine to use the dry.
Dry chives as well.
Yeah.
Right?
I always like that.
Right. Yeah. Butler named chives, I think, or chives, or jive monkey. I don't know if that's, anyway, we're chiving here. Chiving and jiving here. So there we go. And then we're going to add it into our mix here.
Yeah, some. You add like half to our mix. Use my hands here. No, not with that way.
Oh, we're going to use the magic spoon now. Oh, I love the magic spoon.
Don't use the mixer because you're going to mash it up. It's going to be not a good idea. There. And you're going to save some for garnish. Perfect.
Smells delicious. Okay.
That's great. So.
All right, we're going to get ready to move on here. And
maybe we can add the salmon to cook.
yeah, let's add the salmon into the oven. And I told you I have a very special surprise at 8 o'clock.
All right, lots of
There we go. Put that in the oven there.
So, and you need a timer.
Yes, make sure you set your timer. And don't forget, we set the timer at 20 minutes as far as cooking time on our recipe.
20
here.
minutes? Or what's
Yes,
that?
but you want to keep an eye on it. I check in about 15 minutes in just to make sure that everything's cooking properly.
Well, I'll set for 15 minutes and check too.
Yep. Then we can always add the extra 5.
All right, what's next?
What's next? Next is the ginger citrus heartbeat salad. But speaking of heartbeats, music has a tendency to kind of make your heart beat a little bit. So you know that, right?
For sure.
So we're going to actually go to our very special musical guest, who's actually mobile. And we actually see that, he's in his car, but he's still going to serenade us, right? We're going to do a little serenading there. So why don't you bring on our special guest, not the citrus heartbeat salad guy. We can take him off. But once again, we're going to bring him in. We're going to add him to the stream and welcome him to the show. And let's take off the heartbeat salad there. There we go. All right. And where is our special guest? There we go. Yep. Number 3 there. And bring it in there.
Good experience with this new.
Yeah. Where's the stream at there? I see him smiling there.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
All right, we're going to go back to the show. We'll figure out what our technical difficulties here. I do see him in the screen. We did add him to the stream. I see his name there, but I don't see the video coming through. So let's jump back to our heartbeat salad, and then we'll see if we can bring him back again. Maybe he can dial in and do that. All right, heartbeat salad. Here we go. Our heartbeat salad. We'll put it over the ingredients.
Sure. Maybe we should start showing how we did the little hearts.
So Mara had an idea. The idea was that we create little hearts out of the beets, like heartbeat, right? So we said, well, how do we do that? Do we use a cookie cutter? Do we use some sort of stencil? But beets are pretty hard. You gotta cook those. Let's tell how we cook the beets first.
Okay. Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Yes.
A lot of people don't cook beets because it takes a long time.
Yes, it takes a long
But
time.
to be honest, I grew up seeing my mom cook beets all the time. But in Brazil, it's very common to use a cooker pressure, right?
A pressure cooker.
Pressure cooker.
Yes.
And we have in here we have the Instant Pot. So we cook this in a cooker of the Instant Pot for 15 minutes.
Yep.
So all that I did was cut the ends, wash it very well with a brush.
Yep.
And set your Instant Pot for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, all cooked. And the easy thing to do, which I should put my gloves on. Sorry, otherwise my hands are gonna get all red.
So wear the gloves. If you're peeling beets, wear the
Yes.
gloves. So we put it in the pressure cooker for about how long?
15 minutes.
About 15 minutes. It gets them nice and roasted in there, right? So, and then from there, we get to a point where you'll see how easy the skin comes off. It just comes right off very
Try
easy.
it.
Right?
You just
So you have like a softball here.
yeah, and with a paper towel, it comes right off the skin, so you can't even peel it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really easy.
Yeah, normally I'd use like a potato peeler, and like when I do my juicing, I'll actually have a potato peeler where I have to peel everything off there. So we see that CC is going to come back in a minute. So I'm going to try to get CC again here on here. Yes, here we go. Got to bring him into the stream. And where is Mr. CC there? Add him right in the screen. You have to add him to the screen. There you go. There he is. Can you hear us, CC?
I can hear you pretty good. It just
All
went
right,
hook
we
up
love
to the
that. So
audio.
let's take off the ginger beet salad here because we're going to go right back to that momentarily. So looking good there, CC. So if you don't know
I
who
haven't even
CC
combed
is,
my hair.
you're looking good there. CC does a lot of live events on Facebook. So if you're
Even
a Facebook
in
fan,
the car.
in the car too.
Car. Thanks for joining us. Even
Yeah.
in the car.
Even
We
in the car.
appreciate it.
He's been
I want you
crooning
to-
for years.
I want you to know I'm completely mobile, Daryl. So we're on our way to dinner, so I had to actually drive down the street where I got the connection again. So we're in the middle of the desert somewhere.
Okay.
And desert sounds like dessert, so that's apropos for the show.
It is. And it's a cooking show, so that's a great opportunity there.
Is that your kitchen?
Yeah, this is our little fun kitchen here.
Beautiful. I like the kitchen. Very nice.
Thank you.
All right.
And you're making me hungry, by the way. I don't even know. I've never had parsley in my life.
Well, we're gonna have to, get the recipe, and parsnip is just awesome.
Parsnip,
And Dean will tell you too.
I guarantee you're gonna love this recipe.
Well,
Yeah.
I got it because I taped the show, so I'll just rewind.
Love it. So you go live a number of times. I know. Did you bring your karaoke CD in your car? Are you gonna do one?
I
song?
did not. I realized I'm so old fashioned that we don't have CDs anymore, and I have no idea technology how to hook up anything. So,
Okay. So we're getting some acapella tonight. Then is that what you're saying?
well, I was thinking maybe a beautiful love song would be Engelbert's "Release Me." That would be a nice.
Yeah, that would be a great song. So for all the lovers that are
You
out
know
there
the words. Please release me, let me go, because I don't love you anymore. That's a great Valentine song.
Well, I live that. That's how I found my whole mate Mara here. So
Hello, how you doing?
Great, nice to meet you.
Can you tell how many people are on, Daryl?
I think we're a little under 1,000 right now. So we're streaming live on Facebook as well as YouTube. So we want to make sure we have a variety of people listening here.
Well, let me do a little selfless plug then. Anybody coming to Las Vegas, we'll be doing our Valentine show tomorrow, Monday, at the Tuscany Suites Hotel and Casino.
Tuscany. Yes, sir.
Right.
And special guest on keyboards is from Barry Manilow's band, Joey Melody on keyboards.
The melodic one, absolutely.
And we have the famous the mayor, they call him, Adam Schendal. He was Wayne Newton's drummer for years. He'll be my drummer tomorrow.
So what's the number one Valentine's Day song when you get requests as a vocalist? What are people asking you for?
That's easy. After the Lovin'.
After the Lovin'. All right,
So
give
I
it to us,
sing
Greg.
to see After the Lovin' with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say. I don't know what key that was in, but
Well, we're going to get you back because we love your voice. Craig, I think we've known each other I don't know, probably close to 40 years now. So he was originally an East Coast guy from the Philadelphia area. So the schedule didn't work out today, but we will have you back, Craig, and we will enjoy all the great songs that you do. And I'll post your link in our feed as well, so people can follow you on the live events that you have.
Well, you gave me an idea. I might go live tomorrow for the Valentine show.
Okay. Well, send us the link. We'll certainly share it with all our viewers.
Okay, great. Love you
All right,
guys.
have a great dinner.
Thanks for
Love you,
joining
man.
us.
Enjoy your dinner. Happy Valentine's.
Happy
Thank you.
holidays. Thank you.
All right, we're back with our heartbeat salad. Previously, Mara showed us how to get the skin off the beet. Give it to the skinny on the beet.
Very easy, right?
Yes.
So don't buy canned beets anymore.
Or jar beets,
Or
yeah.
jar beets.
Yeah.
You gotta really make
You got to have your own beet, right?
everything as fresh as possible here.
Do your own beet. Yeah.
Look how cute they look.
Yeah, so we got a little cookie cutter from Amazon.
Yes.
It's a Amazon cookie cutter kit, and it comes with a variety of little heart shapes. I think there's like a Mickey Mouse shape. So
And this
she
is
used the
one
heart
down.
shape, so get the heart shape in there. And you just poke some holes in the beet, and you got a little plate of little heartbeats here. Love it.
Even smaller ones.
Love it. See on the throw cam, we got it.
And actually, I also made some carrots for it.
Yeah, look at the carrot hearts.
Well, that's a great idea for you to.
I just-
even,
You're gonna do that.
Oh,
You're
it's
gonna
gonna do
demonstrate
it.
that
Let's
one, right? So
demonstrate.
once
I
I gotta get my heart on. So there you go.
Use, which I can't find it here now. It's probably here because I was cutting the
That's
brown.
a big one. That's a big one.
You're not gonna see it?
No, it's a little guy here. Let's see. Here we go.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. This one. But I use it also to cut the brownies.
Oh, I got the brownie bits in here. So yeah, a little nice little touch, little hearts you can add to your salad as well as the beets that we're adding to the salad as well. The other ingredients we're looking at are our dressing, which we're going to do, which is our orange ginger dressing. So orange and ginger go pretty well together
Here, let me show.
because you get the spiciness as well as yes, yeah. So the carrots do really well. And kids love them too. If you need to eat your kids, if you need your kids to eat, basically, make their food fun. Make them in the funky shapes. And this little kit we had has like Mickey Mouse shapes and all kinds of cool shapes here: stars, stripes, clouds, all kinds of cool things. So that is our hearts of carrot. Bugs Bunny would love those, I think, definitely. All right, we're going to move on to our salad dressing for our ginger citrus heartbeat salad. Once again, the ingredients are 1/4 cup of freshly squeezed orange juice.
Which we have it ready here.
Yes.
Doubling the recipe.
Double the recipe. We got our orange juice there. Oh, a little heart jumped in there. All right.
Okay, let's add the orange juice.
Add the orange juice. Next
Fresh
up,
orange juice, actually. I use like
you
this.
squeeze it yourself?
I use my orange.
You squeeze your own orange. I love that orange squeeze. Apple cider vinegar. I love the Bragg brand of organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. If you don't know what the mother is actually the bacteria that grows and ferments the vinegar. So they include the mother in here. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to refrigerate it. It continues to ferment, and it's made of organically grown apples. It contains the mother of, and that's the home of the organic acids and enzymes. So I know a lot of people will take a couple teaspoons of vinegar a day, and this is the vinegar that we use. So with this, we're going to do 1/4 cup of cider vinegar. 1/4 cup of cider vinegar.
That's for one recipe, but we're doubling up.
Yeah,
So.
we're going to double up because we got the hungry crew here that we have to feed. So next up, after that, we're going to do our 1/4 cup of sesame oil or olive oil. So in this case, we use the sesame oil earlier. I do enjoy the extra virgin olive oil. So we're going to do the olive oil here. And the olive oil, once again, is 1/4 cup. And then you're going to double that up as well because we're doing an extra large salad.
Yeah.
And then the other part of it is we're going to go back to raw honey again. A lot of honey. Is that because it's Valentine's Day?
Yeah, let's add some sweetness to it.
Sweetness is always good. How sweet it is
And
to be
again,
loved by you. I'm just lyrically, my DJ is coming out tonight. I just have to sing some songs and also have the opportunity to serenade my woman. So there we go. We'll get CC back next time to serenade everyone. So from there, we're moving on. So we got orange juice, and don't forget we have our mustard.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we're going to drizzle the mustard in here. That's 2 tablespoons of Dijon. So it looks like a double squeezer.
You know, I usually.
We can do that by adding. There you go, perfectly. So we got our Dijon in there.
I didn't add the honey yet. So much about.
So the honey with this, we're doing 2 tablespoons of raw honey again. So we got our honey in there.
Alright, we have dressing for the entire week.
Yes. And then we got a little bit of our ginger root. And then also we have a little orange zest. We're going to zest in there as well. And then we have our Himalayan sea salt and black pepper and our celery seeds. So you know I enjoy fresh ginger.
Yeah, that's it.
So the cool thing with the ginger, we use a grater, cheese grater, garlic grater. And once again, I do like it frozen. This is actually defrosted a little bit, but I just take it, I basically go over. You got to be careful because otherwise you're going to get a manicure if it actually gets too close to the edge here.
Right. That's what we bought from. And actually we can use this one for that too, I guess.
Yeah. So it basically collects inside the grater, and all you have to do is, Mara's going to use her glove, just put it right in there. And there's our ginger. So we went through the ingredients as well, right? We did the orange juice, the apple cider vinegar, the olive oil, the raw honey, the Dijon mustard. Then we moved on to the fresh ginger root, the orange zest. We did the sea salt, black pepper, and the celery seeds.
I didn't make the black pepper.
Black pepper. And we did the celery seeds.
Oh, celery seeds.
Right there.
This is it.
Oh, the celery seeds. Now, why the celery seeds? What's the
That's right.
what kind of taste does a celery seed bring to us?
Actually, it really tastes like celery.
Really?
Yeah, it's right. It doesn't smell like it.
It smells like celery. Okay, the celery seeds are added into it as well.
And
There we go. We're going to give it a little shake.
actually, yeah, I think the directions here says a little bit different, but to be honest, this is the easiest way to do it. Just put it in a jar and just shake it.
Give it a shake. Absolutely.
And actually, I like to, that's the salmon.
Salmon calling. Hello, salmon.
15 minutes, so.
Yeah. Take a look at the salmon.
That's great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The magic glove. There we go. We're going to take a look at the salmon. We call for 20, but we want to make sure we kind of check in about 15 minutes to make sure that it's not overdone, it's not dried out.
And I think it's perfect.
And you think it's perfect.
Because I-
Yep, because we did a preheat on the oven there. So our salmon is perfect. It's ready to go.
That's it.
And I'm going to do a little warm up on our root vegetables here.
Leave it low.
Yep, went low just to keep those warm. I'm going to put them on simmer.
Right. Let's-
Simmer. Where are the keys to my bimmer? It's right here on the edge here. So we're able to do that. Once again, I integrate beautiful lyrics as a DJ into all of our recipes here. So,
Let's clean up a little bit.
yeah, we're going to go a little clean up.
We're going to the next recipe.
Yep. And the next recipe was the one that you had some fun with, right?
Actually, we're going to finish the salad.
Yes. So we want to get a large salad bowl. And from a salad bowl perspective, what we like is the salad that's in it. So there's a bunch of mixes out there. There's something called Super Greens. And Super Greens has arugula in it. It has chard. It has spinach. And I really like those style greens because they're tasty. I mean, regular iceberg lettuce, definitely on the watery side.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with
Well, romaine, it's okay. I guess it has some, but really the.
or to me, it's a
Iceberg
Caesar
is
salad. I
well.
think romaine.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
yeah.
Caesar salad, and I love that as
If
well.
we talk about the super
The
foods.
super greens and the super
Super
foods.
foods.
Mother Nature made it very easy, everything that's deep in color is nutritious for you. And once again, the spinach, the leaves with the little red lines is our chard here, a little bit of arugula in there as well. So that is our mix. And also, too, I like another mix by Organic Girl called Protein Greens, which has pea sprouts in it.
I love that.
So with the pea sprouts, it gives you the opportunity to get protein in your salad. So that is our salad. And once again, you mix all that together. And then what we do is we mix the salad greens in a large bowl. We have the beets sliced into hearts. So we're going to drop those in and add it to the greens.
Right. And I guess we'll add the dressing at the end, right?
Yes. Yeah, you can do one of two things. You can toss it with the dressing or add the dressing to taste. So one of the things is when you add the dressing, it'll start marinating your leaves and your greens. So sometimes, they do get a little wilted just from having, the oil and the water on them, the oil and all the ingredients. So I like to do it a la carte, like that. Put it on at the end there. But we wanted to dress up the salad to see how beautiful it is. You see how beautiful it is? Look at that. And our little hearts here. Dun, da, da, da. Okay, here we go.
And on a regular base, we can also add raw beets. We can shred it.
You can shred the beets.
Or even red cabbage. That's a great idea too. And shredded carrots.
Shredded carrots. And if you want to add a little protein to it, you can also add nuts to it.
Nuts, yeah.
And we enjoy walnuts. We enjoy pecans. We tend to go with the nuts that are in a shell because what happens is sometimes they do pick up some fungus, mold, things like that. So we want to make sure that we're using organic nuts. We also soak our nuts too as well because they're much more easily digestible once you soak them because it loosens up the outer shell. And the key with that is any of your seeds and nuts you want to soak. Just an example, in Egypt, they actually found seeds that were, I guess, thousands of years old.
Really?
And, because seeds are really designed to protect themselves. So that hard shell that they have, once again, if you're eating a hard shell nut, one that hasn't been soaked, you're not taking available of all the great nutrients. So we want to make sure we have great nutrients.
And actually, there's some cultures that they eat nuts just only soaked.
Yes. And we make our nut butters out of those sometimes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So have a salad.
Yes.
Have a salmon.
Yes.
Have our parsnip puree.
All right, we're gonna get ready to put our meal together here.
Yeah.
Got this on a low simmer here, so
And you're gonna plate it now.
do some plating. And did you want to share the dessert?
Oh yeah.
Just designs here.
Right.
So we're very thematic with what we have here. We're very thematic that we have here.
What is that?
There you go. Pietra. There you go.
Oh, Pietra. Okay, she's saying I love salad with nuts. That's delicious and very nutritious. Adding more, I always say it's good to add more protein, right?
Yes.
If you're trying to consume more protein, it's a good way of adding protein to the salad. And yeah, we love nuts too.
We love nuts. We love. We also like seeds. So pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, and there are some good mixes that we get as well, which have actually shredded coconut in it. So it gives you a little bit of tropical flavor along with benefits of the seeds and the nuts.
That's right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, now we need to plate. So I'll get our plates. And
You're going to share the.
the brownie. Okay.
Yes.
Actually, it's already done. The brownie, we share the recipe, but we're talking about timing.
Yes.
To cook and prepare and bake will take too long. It will take more than an hour. So we're gonna have one show just to show how to prepare the brownie. So, but it's very easy. It's like just mixing the wet ingredients with the dry ingredients. Once you have the quinoa cooked, and I believe it is in the recipe showing also teaching how to prepare the quinoa if you never cooked quinoa before. So easy. It's very similar to cooking rice, but there's a secret here in quinoa.
Is there a quinoa secret?
Yes,
what is
because
the
I had people who come to me and say, I hate quinoa. It's too bitter. I can't eat it. I know everybody's talking about quinoa, but forget it. And I said, are you sure you're preparing it correctly? How are you preparing? Oh, I just put water like rice and the quinoa and let it cook. Forget it. you really have to rinse it very well.
Right.
And
Put the
I
bitters
even,
out.
yeah, and I even leave it soaking a little bit too.
Okay.
So it is totally different if you soak it like a couple of minutes, 5 minutes,
Mhm.
then rinse it a couple of times,
Okay.
right? And also to get rid of all of the those phytic acid that all the grains has it, so quinoa has it as well.
Mhm.
So that's an anti-nutrient. Actually, it's not good for the body. So it's very important to rinse it well, soak it, not only quinoa, but all the grains.
Give it a little bath,
Yeah.
a little jacuzzi before you eat it, and you're all good, right?
So that's the secret. If you rinse well, soak it your quinoa, have it cooked, and when mix it the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients, blend it very well. A very powerful blender is important because you want a very creamy consistency of the liquid one. Mix it with cocoa powder and cocoa, and that's it.
Love
so,
it.
And then we cook. I use this, I believe 9 by 13, and already cut actually, cookie cutters, and I made. You can make it, square, a regular day, but it's Valentine's
It's
Day.
Valentine's
So
Day, and it's Valentine's
so
love.
heart-shaped.
Love brownies. So
Right. So I use a cookie cutter, and I just, I'll show here how I do
yeah,
it.
show how you do that. I'm gonna be right back. Show
And
those cookies cutting.
here. And we have here a brownie shaped heart, right? And what I did, I drizzled with some dark chocolate. That's all I did. Well, of course, the chocolate's already hard. It's not melted anymore. But what I did, and Chef Better is going to come now.
Chef Dario is
Dario
actually coming over
is
here.
going to come to show what
Yeah.
we did here.
And we're gonna mix it around.
We decorated some strawberries. And, berries as well would be very nice.
So delicious.
So delicious.
You gotta have the sweets at the end there, because I think we train our bodies that they don't start digesting until we get the sweet at the end. So we got a nice little sweet here. We got some fresh strawberries as well. So awesome. So yeah, some extra snacks for later of the ones that weren't cut. So we love that too.
And that's one of my favorite brownie recipe now. To be honest with
Yes.
you, my kids can tell the difference now. Whenever I cook, they used to make when they were little. Before I didn't know how to make real brownies.
Yeah, they look
I used
delicious.
to make the mix.
Brownie box mix, yeah.
Forget it. Don't do that again. Make protein brownies, which are much more nutritious.
Much more nutritious. Protein brownies. So definitely something that you want to incorporate. Now, Mara, I know for many years
What is that?
you've had your Healthy Creations, your website, marashealthycreations.com, of
Yeah,
course, and
that's
marahealthcoach.com.
That's right.
So this is our first time doing our show in our kitchen.
Oh my God, what is
So I
that?
have something special for you. And we're going to officially name the kitchen the Healthy Creations Kitchen.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So there we go. And I know
What does it say?
it says infused with love and good vibes, because anybody can cook. And part of our class today is to make sure you're not just doing the mechanical aspects of cooking, but you're also infusing your cooking with those good intentions. And I know, Mara, you have a little ritual where you actually talk to your fruits and vegetables when you're cooking them for your clients, because you're infusing them with the love and the good vibes.
Exactly. I love it.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna hang that like right over here. So I think that would probably look good, our Healthy Creations kitchen.
Love
So,
it. Love it. Love it.
Thank you for bringing your love and good vibes into the kitchen today. Fun. Okay.
I love the surprise.
You love the surprises. That's great.
You're always surprising me.
Yes, I'm the one of a kind surprise.
You're one of a kind. You're always surprising me.
Yes.
Love
So-
it.
Yes. So,
So
what we're
let's
gonna
get our plates
Yes.
and start plating.
start plating here. We got our red love plates here for everybody.
Yeah, beautiful
The
plate.
love plates soon will be covered with some
I think you're
deliciousness.
doing it so well, so I'd like to do it too.
I consider plating like arts and crafts, right? So you want to get like a little thing going here, and let's do
Okay,
some arts and
I'm
crafts.
so glad. You know why?
Why?
Because some people like say, why you take so long, like to make your plate, and I think we agree on that. I realize that you're also, I don't know, you just started doing that after you met me.
Oh no, I think I always did. I mean, Dean will tell you. I used to make I don't know, Mickey pancakes and kind of do shapes. My signature pancake was the snake pancake. I actually take the pancake batter and like make snakes out of it. And the kids just love it. Yeah, because food is fun.
Right, because you know we eat with our eyes too. So.
Yes, we do. We definitely eat with our eyes. So once again, you're taking your parsnip and carrot mash, and we're adding that, and then from there we're going to take a piece of fish. Not just any fish, but the salmon that we prepared. Yeah. And then we're going to add our glaze.
The glaze.
Yes. Plate up the next one while you're getting the glaze ready.
Yeah. Which is this one.
So once again, very colorful. You got a little bit of carrot remnants in there. You got your parsnip, and also Mr. Chive is in there.
You're gonna sprinkle some more of it.
Yeah. So this is the glaze we're going to add on top of it. Delicious.
It smells so good.
Yes, very fancy.
Some glaze.
And there you have it.
And also what Pietra said, I learned to prepare amazing quinoa salad with Mara. She's the best. Oh, thank you, Pietra. So glad you're here with us. And if you have any other questions for us,
absolutely. The Mara surprise.
You deserve surprise like that. Thank you.
Yes.
See how my friends and my clients love me.
She is awesome. And as I said here, we got a Healthy Creations Kitchen. So we are rocking and rolling here today. So next up, we are going to shut this off. And then we're going to head over to the table.
Yeah.
And then we'll plate up the salad. So I brought the salad over. We're going to bring the salad dressing over. And you'll see our table exactly what it looks like. And just give us a few moments and we'll be right back.
At the table.
All right, we're live actually at our table here where you can see we plated everything up. We're enjoying everything. We're going to have a little bit of wine here. This is our new Power Couple Circle wine, bottled by our good friends at the Vine Barrens Winery. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. So if you need more information, you can certainly reach out. So I'm going to pour a little wine for us as well. So I really like to do a white wine with fish. You know, sure of a red wine with food as well. but usually we're red wine drinkers, and
Should we
in moderation, of course, absolutely. But the white with the fish and the Sauvignon Blanc is great to have as well.
Okay, something with the cameras. You can see as well.
Yeah, looking good.
Yep.
So where do you want to start? You got the
Alright.
little table setting here. She did her little love napkins here as well. We have our dessert. So let's plate up a little bit of salad, and then we'll add your special dressing.
Right. So let's serve our salad. Wait.
Yeah. Look at surrounding here, like a little like Mickey Mouse, where it had one ear of salad on both sides. Yeah, it's like a little fantasy island in the middle with, I'm like a love boat. I come in and I just eat everything at once. So there we go with the dressing.
You gotta have your salad with every single meal.
And I will mention, we did get some messages here. Some people had Valentine's Day plans because Valentine's Day does fall on Monday. So we got some people like, we love what you guys are doing. We'd like to be a part of our next show. So if you want to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you'll have the opportunity to check out our next event and make sure that we are informing you of our next March event. So we're going to do what a little St. Patty's Day theme. We'll bring a little English-Irish flavor to the meal.
Already starting to think.
She's starting to think about that other healthy
the
meal.
recipes that we can make it for St. Patrick's Day.
I'm definitely looking forward to it. So we have everything here. We have our brownie dessert as well, all on the table. So I'm just going to bring that into a little camera range here. So there we go. We have our wine. So we'd like to wish everybody a little bon appetit, and hope you'll join us for our next event. Follow us on
Where
social
other
media.
people being asking also to know a little bit more about our story, right? How we met, and also stay tuned. Next time we're going to talk more about our adventure together that we've been living all these 15 months. By
Yes.
the way, we have to share that.
Yes.
We're
We have our anniversary.
celebrating.
Yeah, we're going to celebrate 15 months together on the 16th.
16.
Yeah.
And but actually, we celebrate every single one.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a show on that, on why celebrating every month of your relationship is definitely fun. And we're also going to share something we believe in, which are the 3 A's.
Yeah, we got to say something about it.
No.
Really quick. Really quick.
Really quick
We have
about
to
the
say
3
it.
A's. Yeah, so
That brought us even more together.
it did bring us closer together, yeah. So I had the opportunity to work with Deepak Chopra for his book tour. And if you've ever seen Deepak speak, he likes to talk about research, very heavy on the research, and a lot of Ivy League universities and the research that they're doing. So one particular thing he brought up in his presentation was that they looked at long-term relationships. They looked at people that were together 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, amazing long-term relationships. And they said, what do all these people have in common? Like, can we scientifically take a look at why they've been together so long? And they basically distilled it down to the 3 A's. And the 3 A's are attention, giving your partner the attention that they need, making them feel attentive to your needs, and they're attentive, as a collaboration. The other part was appreciation, to voice appreciation. And we talk about showing gratitude all the time in our lives, not only to our partners, but also to everybody. And then the 3rd A is affection, right? So showing affection. And you can use this not only in romantic relationships, but business relationships, friendships,
Children.
Our children, absolutely. Are we giving them the proper attention? Are we showing them the proper appreciation? Are we showing them the proper affection? So just one of the areas that we kind of bonded on that kind of resonated with us. And shout out to my friend Deepak Chopra for sharing that. And we're going to share some other things that we believe are great foundational pieces of a relationship. You know what they are, so we talk about them all the time.
Well, that was one thing that I remember when you shared with me. I thought, that's really important, and actually something that I learned it now, how important it is. I mean, we know it, but
Yes,
we
we
don't
do
know
know
how much is important really to put in practice.
Yes.
Always.
Are you living it? Are you living the
Living it,
phrase?
yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think that's something that's been real for us. We're living it.
So we'll help you. We hope you will join us next time. Our next event is going to be probably mid-March. We're going to do another couples cooking event. So for all of us here in the studio, my son Dean Seidman for producing tonight's show, keeping us on track. He's going to enjoy our delicious meal. We love you. Got my heart on. I also wore my little frog here today. And this is a little pin that my Poppy Don had given me. So he's with us this evening. As I said, I just kind of keep him on my shoulder here to let him know that we are thinking of him and the opportunity to really broadcast hope and wellness to everyone. So once again, in 2 rooms of the house, I'm known as Dario, Chef Dario, along with my lovely partner in cooking and many other things, Chef Mahad.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
We wish everyone a very special
Valentine's Day.
and we hope you'll join us next time on our Power Couple Circle cooking class. And enjoy your meal. If you do have any questions, hit us up in the comments. If you're watching the show on a rebroadcast, you can actually take a look at the list and the recipes. And we told everybody we have a special gift.
Right.
Right.
And they're going to get it.
Exactly. So click on the link in the description. It'll take you to a page and you grab your info and we'll send you Mara's 60. Not just the one meal we prepared here today, but 60 recipes that you can have some fun with.
Very easy.
And they're whole food recipes. And we say whole foods, we say nutritious foods. All right.
All right. Let's enjoy it.
So be well. Thank you. And we'll see you next time. Be well.
Bye.